In this video, you will research the business you're applying to for a job. You will perform an internet search and collect information in your interview notes document. You will brainstorm questions you think the interviewer would ask you and questions you'd like to ask about the job. Finally, you'll search the internet for more questions to help you practice. Perform an internet search about a company where you want to apply for a job. Reading the company website will tell you a lot about what kind of place it is. For example, how large is the business? How many people are employed with the company? Are you applying to work for a small family business or a large corporation? As you read, make notes in your interview document. To make your document easy to navigate, use headings. Type the name of the business or company at the top of the document. Then highlight the text and select Heading 1. Create a bulleted list underneath the heading. Select Bulleted List from the toolbar. Or, for more options, go to Format, Lists, and Bulleted Lists. As you research, type some more notes with information about the company or business size, location, and number of employees. Then, find out more about the company's values. This information is often conveyed in a company mission statement or on an About Us page. This will give you a better idea of the company culture, mission statement, or values. Add a heading in your document for company values. Then, research the company thoroughly, looking at all the pages that are relevant to your employment. Add these notes about the company to your interview document. Then, add a table of contents to make your document easy to navigate. Click the top of the document. Select Insert and Table of Contents. Select a table with links. A table of contents appears at the top of your document. Next, think about questions you might encounter in an interview at the company. Review your notes about the company you applied to. Brainstorm at least 3 questions you think the employer might ask in an interview. These might be general questions you would expect any employer to ask. Or they may be specific to the business you researched. Think about your resume. Is there anything an employer may want you to explain? Add an additional section to your document called Employer Questions. Record your questions in the bulleted list under this heading. Finally, brainstorm some questions that you would ask your potential employer. During any interview, you will have a chance to ask questions. This is an opportunity for you to showcase what you know about the company, your ambitions, and your personality. For example, you could ask, what are the possibilities for advancement in this position? Or, what are your expectations of the person in this job? Create a heading for My Questions. Then add 3 or 4 questions you would like to ask in your interview. When you have finished, update your table of contents at the top of the document. Click Refresh. Now the new headings appear in the table as well. Once you've researched the company or business you applied to, move on to the next video to brainstorm and research questions your future employers may ask. Now it's your turn. Perform an internet search about the business you applied to. Add a company information heading and keep your notes in a bulleted list. Add an employer questions heading and 3 or 4 questions an employer might ask you during an interview. Add a My Questions heading and 3 or 4 questions you want to ask the employer during your interview. And add a table of contents to make your document easy to navigate.